news you wanna get never be spoken.
Welcome to How to RC. You're looking at a plane that I built some time ago and couldn't figure out what to do about the nose because none of the store-bought nacelles fit. And obviously, I figured it out. Looks pretty good. And it was simple. I'll show you how. Now I had a nacelle from another plane, but it's too small. So I just enlarged it enough so that it would fit over the fuselage of that plane, and I built a wooden plug. But it's bigger. It's taller, and it's wider, and of course it's longer. This is just a couple of pieces of northern white pine. Why do I use northern white pine? Because it's soft and it's easy to carve. Actually, there wasn't much carving. I did it on the bandsaw, routed the corners, and it was just what I wanted. What's the stick for? The dowel coming out of here? I'll show you in just a second. Here's the plastic we're going to use. Take the label off. Sorry about that. Okay, we want to cut it so it'll fit all the way down the mold. Should have been using my Lexan scissors. Look at that. The dowel keeps the bottle from moving around. Now, all you have to do is take your heat gun and start shrinking the Pepsi bottle. I mean, they make this by taking a piece of plastic and heating it up and expanding it to make this shape. It stands to reason that it'll retain its shape that way. Should retain its shape going the other way. And it does. Well, you get the idea. Anyway, I'll spend a little more time shrinking it right down tight on the... Probably wise to get it off of the mold while it's still warm. And I even tapered the block a little bit so it gets smaller towards the cone. Comes off kind of hard, but there it is. There's my nacelle. All I have to do is cut the neck of the bottle off to allow for the spinner to come out, and then cut it back here to fit the fuselage right up to the windshield. I cut that one too short, so this one will not go to waste. I'll put this right on the plane. The next thing you do is stuff it with some 400 grit sandpaper so that it'll hold the paint good, and then wipe it down with some paint thinner. Make sure that there's no mold release on it. Alcohol might be just as good. And then go ahead and paint it after you've cut it to shape and trimmed it. And then you have a new nose cone for your plane. Okay, I slipped it back down over the form here. I'm going to cut the neck of the bottle off with my little hobby saw. Final forming. I wonder if waxing that would do any good. Probably I sanded it finer, it would be better. Alright, a little trimming with my Lexan scissors, and I'll be ready to paint. Well, here it is. The nose is trimmed out. I've sanded it, and it's ready for paint. This time it goes all the way back to the cockpit. I trimmed the other one a little too short. Whoops. I'll get the knack of this yet. Primer on. My masking tape on to cover up where I'm going to paint it red. I'm going to paint the top of the engine cowl here yellow. Remember, what type, regardless of what type of paint you're using, several light coats are always better than one heavy coat. Dries faster and with more. I'm in a hurry. This is a Wagner paint gun. Guess what it's for? Paint. This way I'll have the whole thing painted and done. Well, there it is. Painted it up. Put a little sticker on it. Not bad for 5 cents. I'm going to call it a 5-cent cowling. And keep repeating to myself, cowling, cowling.